Hey Cancer, welcome to your mid-August 2024 reading. I'm so happy to have you here. The song that my guides wanted me to include in this message for you today is Titanium by Sia. And the lyrics they wanted me to highlight are, I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose, fire away, ricochet, take your aim, fire away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. So it seems like you're dealing with someone who's caused you a lot of trouble, and they're continuing to try to cause you trouble, and they may not be being honest with you at this time. And the reason I say that is because of the quote that my guides want me to share as well. This is by Jefferson Fisher. And he said, how to respond to a liar. Number one, if they're not telling the truth, take a pause and say, I need to come back to this conversation. Then take a break. If they're telling the truth, it's not going to be a problem. But if they're not, it's going to eat them alive. They'll probably pepper you with questions like, oh, what do you think happened? And they're asking that so they can craft a narrative that aligns with your suspicions but redirects the guilt. Number two, use the phrase, something feels off. If they're telling you the truth, they'll accept that and say, okay, what feels off? But if they're not, they'll have this big overreaction where they will challenge your sense of reality and gaslight you and say things like, you're literally insane right now. That's bait. Don't bite it. Number three, don't say anything, not a single word. Just wait and watch. Liars will start to talk to themselves like, I mean, why would I do something like that? That's not even me. They will get more and more flustered and more upset because you're not falling for it. The less you say, the more control you have. So if you sense that you're dealing with a liar, if you're calling someone out for trying to push you down, and maybe you've experienced a lot of trauma and abuse because of this person, and you may be confronting them or challenging their behavior and they're gaslighting you, try these tips from Jefferson Fisher. They might help you. But let's get into your oracle card. We only have one for your reading, and it is, when peace is your priority, negativity cannot exist. How can you see through the eyes of source energy and prioritize your inner peace? This is card number 32. I wanted to read this to you from the guidebook. In all situations, we have the option to see the dark or the light, to embrace the fear or walk in love. This is a reminder that peace lives in every moment when you make it a priority. You may be stuck in fear, but fear breeds fear, which means every choice you make in fear will give you even more fear. Instead of relinquishing your control and let love in, inviting light to all situations will help uplift you and bring you harmony. If there is a situation in your life you are resisting, look instead at the light within it, because source energy and love are in all things. Everything is an expression of the Creator. Seeking to see this truth will bring you unshakable peace. When you realize the divine is in all things, you see that you don't have to resist anything. You just allow, dive into your true self, and make the decisions to think and act from love rather than fear. So maybe this person that's trying to push you down is trying to make you, oh my gosh, yeah, they're trying to make you live from fear rather than light. And I think that's why your guides are asking you to question them, because they're lying to you. And so maybe whatever it is that you are facing right now, look for the light in it. And if someone else is trying to steal the light in it, don't allow them to do that. Call them out on it, because, yeah, they're lying to you. This could mean more than that, of course, but that's what I picked up from this card. Dive into your true self, Cancer. And don't let anyone gaslight you to believe anything that is out of alignment with you and your truth. So the bottom of the deck energy is pretty intense. So whoever you're dealing with, it seems like they have been working a lot and communicating with you a lot to try to make you feel in fear, so you feel like you need to defend yourself from the world or play small, or like you're at war with the world. They've really affected your mindset. through their communication. And they're not coming from a place of light or like even sane, grounded help. They're working from the devil energy. And this is all about lies, deceit, manipulation. So whoever you've been dealing with, they've been putting in a lot of effort, and I say a lot of effort, to make you believe something that's not true. And I feel like you're seeing this now. You're getting a new perspective. I'm not sure what's happening here, but you're getting a new perspective on this situation, and you're putting an end to this, or you're being invited to, because they're working from a really negative energy to affect your peace. And when the Temperance card comes out after the Devil, it means that they're coming at you with this negative energy, with these things, like with lies as well. If you trust your intuition and divine inspiration, you can overcome this negative energy, kind of like your song said, you are titanium. This person can't take you down into this negative energy because you have light within you, and that light is more powerful than any darkness. And if you can remember that and know that, you can move forward with confidence. So that's just the bottom of the deck energy. I thought that was super cool. But and it seems like you are experiencing this, or you're intuitively being guided to understand this, and it's helping you break away from something that was very unjust. Because this person's been so busy in your energy, trying to control you, trying to manipulate you, and I feel like, and also trying to overpower you. It's kind of like this person's been playing power games with you and lying to gain more power. And you have felt under their power and have felt possibly like powerless to overcome this. But your guides are saying you're actually very powerful. You just don't know it. And maybe the lie that you believed from this person is that you don't have power. You need to listen to them because they know more. You need to follow their direction because they know more. And they've made you feel like you can't think for yourself or you do anything for yourself. This is a very abusive way of handling a relationship, or this could be a parent-child, because we have the Emperor card out here. This could be a parent-child dynamic. This could be anything, but they're not honoring your sovereignty, your ability to make choices for yourself. They're not doing that. And I love this Page of Wands is breaking free, like anyways, flipping her fire in the air and saying, I'm going to break away from this. I'm going to let this dynamic end because it's harming me. And it seems like you may have, you're seeing the truth of the situation. You're very intuitive. And this person may be still trying to lie to you, even though you've seen the truth of the situation. But it's not working anymore. It's not working anymore because you're paying more attention to your intuition than the words they say. The words they say are losing power. And this may... maybe because you're calling them out on this lie, they may be trying to throw you out in the cold or trying to punish you because they didn't want you to see this truth of them. They wanted to keep it all hidden. That's interesting. But your guides are encouraging you to continue to allow yourself to release the grief of your experience with this person and the deception that happened here. Allow yourself to grieve. Allow yourself to feel that grief and let it pass through you, and move forward in your truth. And because you can see, like, the day just got so much brighter. It's so dark here, but then the day gets brighter, and it gets brighter because you're living in truth and embracing truth and moving toward truth, and no longer staying under the power of those who want to deceive you and make you feel like the world is dark and that everyone is dark and I need to defend myself from the world. You're realizing that the world is a lot more beautiful than you were told.